Hello, this is Attorney Steve Wrench, and I'm here to talk to you again today about some of the qualities that I think you should be looking at when you hire a lawyer. Qualities that maybe don't get much attention most of the time, but I think they're critical. Think back on your life a bit. Think back on the times when things were tough, when you were struggling with something and didn't know how you'd get through it. When that happened, who'd you go to? Did you go to Uncle Harry, who's been on top of things his whole life, and just seems like 6 inches taller than anybody else and is full of moral judgments about how people should be or not? Or do you go to Uncle Louie, who's been through it, who's been down on his backside more than not, but seems to have got through those things one way or the other, seems to have embodied something about getting through tough times? Some examples. You're a smoker. You need to stop. You want to stop smoking badly. Who do you go for the help and support you need? To the guy who's never lit up, or to the guy who's been a smoker, fought the battle, and come out the other side? You got money problems, who do you go to? The guy who was on top of it and always seems to have been on top of it and probably has a whole lot of judgments about people without money? Or to the guy who's been on his back and somehow made it through the tough times and got to the other side? I used to be a teacher, and one of the things that is just uniformly true is that the best teachers, particularly in high school, are the people who were the worst students, who had the hardest time. And they're good teachers because they were there, they know what it's like for the students who are struggling. The point is obvious, the question answers itself. We always want, in tough times, to be with the person who's been there, who has not just a knowledge about the situation, but feels it as well. And now I'll tell you an example that happens almost every day in my practice, a really sad one. Almost every day I talk to somebody who is in the process of losing their home or has just recently lost it and doesn't know what to do with their lives. It's a very sad picture. I don't care what the statistics say. These people are salt of the earth. They are the American middle class. They're the people who've kept their word, paid their debts, treated people well, done all the right things, and somehow are losing everything. These people are not losers to me. They are significant human beings. And why can I see them that way, where it might be hard for someone else? I'll tell you why. Because I've been foreclosed on more than once. I know the experience of fighting for something that you really love, and everything you try backfires on you, and all of a sudden you're sitting there with nothing. What's this have to do with hiring a lawyer? Well, I think it's probably pretty obvious. When you go to meet that man or woman, whoever it is, talk to them. Find out what kind of people they are. Do they bear the kind of stiffness that goes with never really having to go through the hard times? Or are they people who've been there? And my advice to you is partner up with the person who's been there. Steve Wrench, take care.